Oh, Mia. I'm gonna faint a bit. Bruh. September 9, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. We're back. Part 4. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. And last part. Freaking Mr. Wright of Blue Corp just punched us in the face and is now turning us into Mia's killer. Because he's blackmailing a whole bunch of elites of the elites. And yeah, so we'll see. This is probably gonna get rigged. Hecka. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix! Look! Hey, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. Wright says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does Wright have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who's innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait, your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of I already messed it up. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Yeah, I'll do it. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I am ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets his show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Ugh. Look at his face. Please state your first full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yes, That is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Maya Faye? Mia. That would be negatory. I know I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. Wright. I'm confusing names, people. This is too confusing. Mr. Wright, Mr. White, Maya, whatever the freak. Very well. Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Witness testimony, witness account. Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. Let me save it real quick. Let's see, it was about 9 a.m., I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you, that some papers by the window. What? Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man, attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that woman was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. Okay, let me look at the papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Press. A bedlam. It must have been when you attacked, I presume. I see. We see. Continue. Okay. Newspaper. By window, you mean the one directly across from Faye and Co. law offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. And there you were reading papers. Correct. Gatewater is a businessman who's hell. And I am a busy man who had business to do. Okay, bruh. Haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Hold it. Spiky haired? That's it? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. Oh, April May. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Faye off his phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone on this Faye woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim. She ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left? The left? You jest. It was to the right. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and he gave chase. Well, you wait. I did not mean to. Blah, blah, blah. The victim ran and then present. I shall present to the right. Objection. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. Killer was here, and the victim was here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Yeah. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did, because you were hitting her. You were the one hitting her, so she ran to your left, not her. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Okay. Can you explain the contradiction to this court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth for once, because Miss May saw it from outside. So she saw her going right, but he was the one that killed her, so he saw her going left. Yeah. I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where he could have been? Where could he have been? In the law offices of Fane Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. The killer. The killer. He was a killer. He was a killer. He was a killer. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran to the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please. This is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. You don't say, Mr. Yeah. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho, ho, ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a whoa. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Witness testimony. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. I'ma save it again. When you assaulted the girl, you first ran to the left. Then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Okay, bro. Next, with the last of your strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Whoa. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Well, I heard she was only hit once. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. You, Mr. White sucking butthole, Baldy. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. She ran to the left, cross-examination. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. What do you mean, first? First? That is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then... Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. What do you mean, next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. I'm just pressing him for everything. Stop saying it was me. But it was you. Objection. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing, right? Nothing? May I continue? That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. So, were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Let me look at me stiff. That's definitely not right. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quiet. Objection. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White. Oh, okay. Witness testimony. The 2 accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer you attacked her. But she dodged. The killer you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you hit her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. 2 counts. Crash. It's the Potter plan, but, you know. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that. That glass light stand. Right, the thing that had fallen over that scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Well... it's nowhere in sight, bro. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass light stand. What? look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder. Yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Yep. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yeah. Break. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess to your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap? Bruh, the wiretap? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay and Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Okay, bro. Okay. Yeah, we all believe you too. Yeah. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. Wright knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen this stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. Mr. White, blah, blah, blah. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to the place... Okay, well... he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you... So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound. Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Wiretapping. Press. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh? Right. I had entered the Faye & Cole offices. Why? Was it really you that went into the office? Phoenix, you're asking the wrong questions. Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints, several days old, were found in the Faye & Cole offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Faye & Cole offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why? Why did you tap me as phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Okay. That is when I saw this glass nightstand. Why did you not notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Dang it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I bluff something out of him. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk, I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Huh? Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia. Huh? Mia. Never give up, Phoenix. Mia. I'm gonna faint. I fainted. Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Oh! Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! I faint again. Hey! Phoenix! That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. That's crazy. Oh. Whoa. You're... Maya? Didn't you know didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I am also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front. It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase. September 4. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Oh, and she got it the day before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. Receipt for a glass light stand, the date of purchase is the day before the murder. Taking my goat to September 9th, 1:16. So it's already been like 3 hours. District courtroom number 1. Blah, 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 blah. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let us start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. I can't believe what a convenience for her to buy that lamp before her murder. And he says a week. Okay, that's crazy. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Wiretap. Okay, we know he said wrong. It's this one. Present the receipt. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side. Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. Wright? White? Can't get out of this one, can ya? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Please don't throw your hair at me. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Oh. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Eh? What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone's going to call Mr. Wright to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No. There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something.
And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor.
May I go home?
Of course. Thank you for your time. God. The witness will stay. But Mia. Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Take that. Mia's memo. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in the finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt!
Please, stop. Make him stop.
How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Silence in the court. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor.
Got him. Blackmailed him back. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense. The defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Yippee! L. Edgeworth, L. Edgeworth, L. That is all. This court is adjourned.
What you gonna say to me now? September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant in Lobby Number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You've risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. You're dead, bro. My time here is running out. Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No. There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9? The office. I'll see you later. Chief, Mia. September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Bay and Co. Law offices. Okay, I'm here at 9. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See ya. See ya. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, now, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. Lawyer partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here, you know. Well, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya.
She's there.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching.
Whoa, that's not scary at all.
Right. Okay, Nick. Let's do it.
Huh?
Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on. Time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up.
The end of episode 2. That's 2, bro. Is there one more episode?
Oh, there's more?
Brand new episode has been added. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna have to end it there. Oh, guys. Wait. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's a spoiler. Well, at least you'll get like a little clip of what'll be next. So, hope you guys enjoyed. We finally got our revenge for Mr. White's blackmailing. So, thankfully. I can't believe he just punched me in the face and nobody questioned it. So, stay tuned for the next episode because it's about to get juicy. Steel Samurai. Huh. Interesting.